Alright, this is going to be a quick tutorial and breakdown of Assless. This will be going over the different parts of the trick that I use. I get this very consistently, like 80 to 90%. So I figure I'll do this now and let everyone else that wants to give this a crack work on it. But yeah, first things first, I'll let this play and run right through to the end, and then I'll go and break down each different aspect of what makes this consistent for me. Alright, so as you can see, it wasn't the best pole grab, but obviously that's going to vary each time, so it's not that significant. But yeah, if we go back into it, the first significant point for me in terms of consistency is making sure to always jump from this texture here. As long as you're touching this texture when you do the triple jump, you should always wall kick off of the exact same spot. This will make sure that your landing positions and angles that you need to hold will always be the same. Pretty basic stuff. The next bit of it is if you get a second or third frame wall kick, which is ideal for this, you want to wait. You want to be holding. Okay, so you want to hold left once you've obviously done the first wall. From the wall kick, you want to see left. Or hold left rather, until you get to peak height. Once you get to the maximum height from the wall kick, you want to see left, and as you see here, down here, you want to very, very shortly hold down left. And what this is going to do is it's going to allow you to always land on this edge here, and that is the perfect position and space to land to pull this off. The other thing it does is it prevents Mario from drifting. And the reason why we don't want him to drift is because if he continues to drift left or forward in the middle of that double jump, it'll make it really difficult, if not impossible, to pull it off, because either Mario will he'll either bonk, hit Lakitu, go under the slope, or if you're too far left, he'll get up on the slope, but then he'll start, like, falling off of the side, and obviously we don't want that. So, yeah, holding the down left when you see right, or see left rather, is entirely to make sure you land here, and also so that Mario will double jump pretty much straight up. Beyond that, after that point, you want to start holding forwards again a little bit before Mario reaches peak height from the double jump. If you go later than that, he won't triple jump, and if you go earlier than that, he'll go under the slope. So yeah, a little bit before. There's a little bit of variation on how early you can start holding forward, but typically I like to wait until just before he starts, or just before he reaches max height. And then, of course, yeah, from that position, bounce off the Lakitu up here. Two silly kicks, rather, up the slope. And then a jump dive. Generally, you want to delay the dive a little bit after you've pressed A for the jump, just so that you get the height first and then get the horizontal speed there. And then it's just a matter of course, getting a quick pole grab. And then the rest of this is stuff that you can choose to do on your own. If you want to do the double wall kicks, or if you want to do just the regular, the normal ending movement for it, it's all the same. So yeah, that's, we'll run through it one more time just for the sake of it. So, yeah, bouncing off this texture. And yeah, just again, you see the left, very brief, down left with the C left at the same time at max height from the wall kick. And then, yeah, like, on the latter half of Mario coming up from the double jump, go back to holding up. And then another thing that I failed to mention is there's a little bit of variation from when you can do this, but when Mario triple jumps, I like to do it so that I flick to neutral and then back to up just after he starts the triple jump, and this just makes sure that you don't bonk off of the little wall there. So it guarantees that Lakitu will get under you before that point. It slows you down just enough for it. You don't want to do it before the triple jump either, by the way, because then you just won't triple jump. So yeah, generally I like to do it just before, or just after the triple jump, rather. And then yeah, it's pretty good. It's a pretty consistent method that I find. Yeah, again, I get like 80 to 90% consistency with it, which is exactly what you want, and it's saving about 2 seconds if you do it right. Over the glitchy wall kick method that you usually see from the top runners. So it's a pretty solid time save for Rainbow Ride. I think this method is pretty nice, and I would highly recommend anyone that feels confident enough to give it a go to actually work on trying it. So yeah, that's all from me. Good luck on your attempts.